Good morning, my friends. Happy Monday. Not quite sure when you're seeing this, but today is Monday for me. My plan is to bring you along for a full day of eating. Not sure what's going on today. I never got my egg bites made yesterday, so not having those for breakfast. Lost the copy of my menu, so I have to print that out. I think I'm just gonna have an egg sandwich for breakfast, a breakfast sandwich. I am getting started right now making some fried peppers and onions. We love to have a jar of those in the fridge in the summer because they are just delicious on pretty much everything, on omelets, on sandwiches. I have some frying peppers to do, so I'm going to get those done. It is a little later than I wanted to get started. It's about 7:30 a.m. I'm gonna go over my sister's today. We're gonna start working on the wedding bags. We're not putting the whole bag together because they'll be tough to store. We are putting together all the components of the bag. Like we have little tiny cellophane bags that we're gonna put his favorite candy in, fold it over, put the sticker on, her favorite candy, and all that. So if I can, I'll try to film a little bit of that. That's my plan for today. I'm hoping to go over there between like 9:30 and 10, and I'd love to be home by 1. We have Bible study tonight. I think salmon is on the menu, so that should be pretty easy. What else? I guess that's about it. So, yeah, I'll just bring you along for what I eat and all that fun stuff. Right now, like I said, I am just getting my first cup of tea. I am making some coffee for Andrew and Anne, and I'm gonna get breakfast done. It's early. I don't eat this early. I generally don't eat till 9:30, but I'd like to be on the road then, so I will probably eat a little bit early today, probably about 8:45 or so. So whatever I eat, if I do anything interesting, I will certainly show you. Okay, peppers and onions are all cut up and cooking. My goodness, they smell delicious already. I just have a little bit of olive oil in here, probably about 2 tablespoons in my huge skillet. And I'm just cooking the peppers right now on high heat, just to give them a little bit of color, get some caramelization on there, let them start sweating their water out. I'm gonna cook them like this for a while until they start to, like I said, get a nice little color on them and get them a little bit cooked. And then generally what I do is I add a little bit of water to it. Once they get a nice color, put the lid on tight and let them steam for a while just to get the peppers nice and soft. Because when I put these in eggs and put them on sandwiches, I like to have them really, really cooked well and nice and soft and floppy. It's just how we like them. So generally the whole process generally takes about an hour and a half or so. So this will take me right to the time I have to leave to go to my sister's. Okay, so I did not have to put any water in here. The peppers and onions sweated out enough that there was enough moisture to steam them nice and soft. These look beautiful on, oh my goodness, the smell. They smell wonderful. So I think I was gonna have a breakfast sandwich for breakfast, but yeah, now I'm thinking I'm gonna have an omelet so I can use some of these beautiful peppers in it. Not that I couldn't use them in a breakfast sandwich, I could do that too, but now I'm thinking an omelet. So these are pretty much almost done. They got done much quicker than I said, and like I said, I didn't need to put any water in to steam them. So I'm gonna let them go just a little bit longer and then get my breakfast going here so I can keep my day moving. Okay, sitting down to eat, I overcooked my English muffin just a little bit. I have 2 egg omelet here with those fried peppers in there, and I had like a half a slice of provolone cheese. So I threw that in there also. I have a half a teaspoon of butter on the English muffin, and that's breakfast this morning. Of course, cup of tea. Okay, at my sister's, and some of the wedding bag prep has begun. We've got these. This is what we're working on right now. And in these are Advil, Tums, and liquid IV. So that is the first thing we're making, because these are going to take the longest to put together. And then we'll start on the other stuff. Hey, we have spent all afternoon, or all morning into the afternoon, putting these together. So here is labels I made and the bags that they go on. And then inside our bag, we have 2 water bottles, but right now we only have 1 because we're not doing these until right before the wedding. So we have 2 water bottles. We have their favorite. We have the hangover emergency kit. We have just another salty snack that her son wanted. We've got her favorite candy. We've got mint to be with just some mints because everybody needs some mints at a wedding. His favorite, Reese's Take 5. And a little pack of tissues. And that is our hotel swag bags that we've been working on for, it seems like, months. Okay, finally left my sister's. Oh my gosh, it's 4:30. I had no idea we were going to be this long. So we got all the bags done. They look fantastic. I put some pictures in. They look great. I love them. We are not actually putting all the bags together until a couple days before the wedding because it's just too hard to store them. It's easier to store all the components, and then the Sunday before the wedding we'll actually put the bags together, and then they'll be done, but all the hard work is done. Then we started working on some shower stuff. We started working on like what we're going to use for a backdrop and trying to figure that out. And so, yeah, we got a lot done today. We did. Andrew and Ann went to the Franklin Institute in Philly. It's like a science museum. And then Andrew had to coach football at 4 o'clock, and they kind of cut it close. So, Ann dropped him off to coach football, and she went shopping. So that's fun. I never took dinner out of the freezer. And we have to have, like, we can't even mess around because we have Bible study tonight. So I have to get dinner on the table. So I have a bag of IKEA frozen meatballs. I love those things. Oh my gosh. Like, my favorite part of going to IKEA is the Swedish meatballs. So we are having an instant dinner tonight. Yes, you heard it right. Cook from scratch girl is having an instant dinner. We are having frozen IKEA meatballs. I'm going to make a vegetable, and I'm going to make mashed potatoes. But we are having the frozen IKEA meatballs because sometimes you just need convenience. So I will, and Andrew and Ann won't be home. Football practices from 4 to 6. So Andrew and Ann probably won't be home until 6:30 or so. And then Doug and I have to leave. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. Doug and I have to leave at 6:30 to go to Bible study. So I'll just have, make dinner for everybody, and they can just heat theirs up. I am hungry. So I have not eaten, so I am very hungry. Looking forward to eating. I think while I'm making dinner, I might make a little bowl of watermelon and cantaloupe just to kind of take the edge off so I don't overeat at dinner. I don't have any hard-boiled eggs, or I would have one of those for some protein. I don't have any nuts. Oh my gosh, speaking of nuts, just remembered. My Azure order is due by 7 o'clock tonight. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it. Yeah, I need to make time to do it, but I don't know. I'll do it while we're eating dinner. I know. So anyway, not a great full day of eating for you guys because I didn't eat lunch. But I will go home and have some fruit while I, heat up frozen IKEA meatballs and make mashed potatoes. That's okay. It'll fill bellies. So that's where I'm at right now. Heading home, feeling very accomplished. Oh, I have a Cricut order to do. My sister's friend needs a wine glass for a birthday. So I am going to do that probably tomorrow. They don't need it till sometime in July, but I want to get it done. And I also need to finish up some wedding stuff. I can't really do the little like itinerary / welcome that it's going to go in the bags because I don't have all the final details yet. So I'm waiting on those, and then we'll print those out. And I also need to make, I think this is the cutest idea. So if you know anybody getting married, I think this is adorable. On each place at the tables, on each plate, it's a little card, like 5x7. I forget the exact wording on the front, but it says to turn this card over and write a note to the bride and groom that they will read on their whatever anniversary corresponds to the table that you are sitting at. So if you are at table 9, on their 9th anniversary, they'll take this envelope and they'll read all the little notes inside. So I am making those cards up, and I am making those cards up and making up the envelopes for them, and I'm going to be in charge of them that night so I can make sure they all get collected and put in a safe place. So Ariel and Kyle have those for all their anniversaries to come. So I think that's pretty cool. What else? I have to do the itinerary, and I have to do those. And for the shower, the shower favor are little bottles, like this big, like 4-inch bottle of limoncello. The shower theme is lemons. So I'm going to make some sort of tag for that. I'm not sure what yet. I need to play with that. So I have a lot of computer work I need to sit and do. I'm trying to think when I'm going to sit and do that. Pardon me. I will probably do it tomorrow night while Doug is at school. I will start working on it. Wednesday night or Wednesday afternoon, I'm giving plasma. And then Thursday night I have time because Doug has school. So, yeah, it'll get done. I'm not worried about it. I'm pretty quick at that kind of stuff. I love doing it, love designing, so we'll see. But on that note, I am more than halfway home, so I am going to let you go, and I will talk to you shortly. Okay, finally sitting down to breathe after that crazy busy day, and I told you we were having an instant dinner. So I've got just gravy with mashed potatoes and the meatballs from IKEA, and for our vegetable I have sliced cucumbers. Quick, easy, simple, because we have to eat, clean up, and get out the door to Bible study. Once again, turning this into a 2-day vlog because never finished it last night. After we got done dinner, we went to Bible study, came home, and what do we do? Put the chickens away and just kind of started talking to Andrew and Ann. And my sister yesterday had mentioned a TV show. She's like, you have to watch it. It's so funny. She said, I know you don't watch a lot of TV, but it's a quick one. It's, I think, 8 episodes, and they're only like a half an hour each. It's called Jury Duty. It's on Amazon. So last night we watched the first 2 episodes. It is very funny. I'm hoping we can get through it all this week with Andrew and Ann, so we will see. I should not have tried to cook while I'm holding the phone. Miss Sadie is hungry. She came with a donut for breakfast and really didn't eat. She only licked all the icing off of it, or bit all the icing off of it. So I'm making her a scrambled egg cooked in bacon fat and a piece of toast. That's going to be her breakfast. That's what she said she wanted. So she said she's hungry. We need to get out of here and get to the feed store. So yeah, I have Sadie today instead of Thursday. So, because Doug's off Thursday, so I wanted to have Thursday off. So we just switch things around a little bit. We're all very flexible with each other. So anyway, I am going to go get Miss Sadie's breakfast. I am going to get my breakfast. I will show you my breakfast. I am going to, I believe, have a breakfast sandwich and some cantaloupe. That's my goal. So I will, what do I have? I'll show it to you when it's on the plate. Okay, sitting down to eat my breakfast. I have a breakfast sandwich. You've seen it 100 times. Homemade English muffin, sourdough, 1/4 teaspoon of butter, split between the two sides, 2 slices of Canadian bacon. This is the Joan's uncured from Costco, 1 egg, and a half a slice of provolone that was left. I had a half the other day and a half today. So, and then I have 130 grams of cantaloupe, and I'm, of course, drinking my tea. So that is my breakfast. Okay, I think I'm going to have to continue my to-do list on a different piece of paper because I have no room. No room at all for everything I want to get done today. So, yeah. I've got 2 things marked off. But that's it. I had to make a donation and I had to make some tags for the bridal shower. I'm still in wedding mode here. And I whipped those out pretty quickly. They turned out really nice. But I need to sign up for my food course. So I have to take that before I apply for my license. Ari is almost out of dog treats. Andrew and I are making bacon, and I got to get that started today. I want to put my July 4th decorations out. Sadie and I are going to take a run over to the feed store to get chicken feed. I have an order for a wine glass for someone that I have to make. And I want to look up desserts for Pinochle for the weekend. So I've got it's all easy stuff. I also thought of one more thing I had to do, and I forget what it was now. Crap. In addition to the other stuff I have to do. So it'll get done. And I didn't mark anything off of here today or yesterday. I'm a slacker. Okay, we are out and about heading to the feed store. I'm not sure what else we're going to do. But I do want to tell you before I forget. I told you guys that the Taste of Home series collab with me and Kim was going to go up on Saturday. It is not now because my week has changed drastically with people's days off and things that we're doing. So we're pushing it a week. So the recipe I was going to make, the meatballs and cream sauce, is going to be put on next week's menu. And Kim moved hers to next week. So we will film them next week and probably upload next Saturday. So I apologize for the delay. I am very, very sorry, but sometimes life gets in the way. If I was a full-time YouTuber, maybe it would be a little different. But I'm not. This is a hobby. It's fun, you know? So, and I know you guys will give me grace because you are amazing. So, yeah, switching it up a little bit. So, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, which is, I believe, the 8th, July 8th, that video will be going up. So, sorry about that, but I wanted to tell you before I forgot. So, we are heading over to, like I said, to the feed store. I'm going to get 150 pounds of feed and 50 pounds or 25 pounds, I'm not sure how it comes, of oyster shell. That's just so they get some extra calcium. And we've had a couple eggs that have been a little bit thin shelled, and I want to make sure they're getting enough calcium. So they don't love the oyster shell. Like the last time we bought it, we had the bag literally for almost 2 years because they hated it. So maybe they'll like it better now. I don't know. So we're going to get that. And then I'm not sure what Miss Sadie and I are going to do. Sadie likes to go to Hobby Lobby. Right, Sade?
Yeah.
You like to go to Hobby Lobby?
Yeah.
It was so cute when she was little. She used to call it Wobby Wobby. but now she knows how to say it. It's not quite as much fun. But their spring shop stuff is all 66% off. I like to wait till it gets to 75, but I've had my eye on a few things, and I'm afraid if I wait till it goes to 75, that they will not have them anymore. People will snap them up at 66. So, I don't know. We might go over there. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I really need to actually, maybe we'll do that tomorrow, because I really need to be home. I've got a list a mile long of little things I need to get done. So you saw my list. I showed you. So maybe that's what we'll do. Sadie and I will go home. We'll do some crafting, and we will make dog biscuits. But I forgot. I think I'm out of dehydrated liver and heart powder. And I did not make any more. Well, you know what? She can go without liver and heart powder in this batch. When we process our meat birds, I save the livers and the hearts. I dehydrate those in my dehydrator, and then I grind them down into a powder, and I put them into the dog treats. It gives them, a good flavor that the dogs like, and it also gives them so much more nutrition. So that's what I do. But like I said, I'm out of it, and the other ones are frozen and not dehydrated, and they take a long time to dehydrate. So that's another thing on the list. Thaw those and get the dehydrator going. I put the dehydrator in the shed when I do it, because the smell is a little off-putting to me. And they take a while, so I have to set up the dehydrator in the shed and all that stuff. So anyway, we're almost to the feed store, so whatever we do, I will share. So while Sadie and I were out running our errands, we had left the feed store and we were going to the local hardware store to buy some canning jars, because they're only 20 cents more than Walmart, and honestly, I'd rather support small and local. Unfortunately, they only had one case. I wanted like 5, but it is what it is. I always seem to have to buy half-pint jars every year, because that's what I give away with jams and jellies as gifts and relishes and stuff, and most of the time I don't get the jars back, so I'm always replenishing that size. But anyway, on to the story. So we're driving from one to the other, and there was a police checkpoint. I've heard of police checkpoints before, and also I stop, of course. And the officer was very nice. He's like, this is just a checkpoint. We're checking everyone to make sure they're wearing seatbelts, to make sure any children are secured in a car seat, and checking registrations and inspections. What?
He eats my goldfish.
Okay, don't feed Arya the goldfish. You eat them, okay? Thanks. So anyway, everything was fine, not a problem. And he said, but I do notice that your inspection sticker is due to expire next month in July. I said, yes, it is. He said, we have our mobile inspection unit here today. He said, you can go right over there, get it inspected, and you'll be done. And in New Jersey, motor vehicle inspection is free. It kind of stinks. Like, other states inspect so much better than New Jersey. New Jersey does a half job. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But he's like, yep, there's no line if you want to go over and get it done, and then you don't have to do it for 2 more years. Cool. So Sadie and I went over. It took less than 5 minutes. And now I am done for 2 years. So that was awesome. I'm so glad we went that way. It only took 5 minutes out of my day. Then we went and got our canning jars. And like I said, unfortunately, I called before I went, and they only had 1 case, but it's fine. That'll get me started, so not a worry. And now we're home, and Miss Sadie is eating her lunch. I am going to have a little bowl of watermelon. I'm not really hungry for lunch, but I'm hungry for something, so I'm going to have a little bowl of watermelon. And I'm going to cut up a cucumber. That will be my little snacky lunch. And actually, maybe I'll just wait and make a picky plate. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll wait and I'll make a picky plate. And then Miss Sadie is going to take a rest. And Joni's going to take a rest too. And I'll hit some of my list. So that's what's going on here. But I will show you my picky plate when it's all put together. Okay, did not pick up the camera phone when I ate lunch because I did not eat lunch. I had half a bowl of watermelon. That is all I ended up having. I wasn't really hungry, and I was so busy when Sadie went to sleep. I had a few things I just had to get done. I had an order for a wine glass. I was out of brown vinyl. So Andrew and Ann were out shopping, so they picked that up for me. I'm waiting for them to get home so I can finish the wine glass. I have all the other colors done. And then I started working on the limoncello bottles for the shower. That is what I came up with. I'm happy with it. My sister's happy with it. I think we're going to use jute, though, not kitchen string, but it's what I had sitting on my desk. So, the kids just got home. I'm starting dinner. We're having, nothing is working out this week on the menu. Nothing. But that's okay. It's okay. We're supposed to have salmon last night. We didn't. So we're having salmon tonight, but we're not having grilled salmon because it is, I don't know if you can hear it, it is thunder and lightning outside. So I'm just going to switch gears and we're going to have basil parmesan salmon. But I don't have any mayonnaise made. So first thing I have to do is make mayonnaise. You've seen me make it 100 times. Not going to make it on camera. So what else did I get done this afternoon? I don't remember what else I got done. I guess that's really about it. I'm going over to my brother's tonight to help him with a photo board. If it's still raining, I might try to push him off until Thursday because I don't feel like going out in the rain. But we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to go get this mayonnaise made so I can get dinner going. Okay, got dinner on the table in no time at all. We have rice pilaf, we have home canned green beans, and basil parmesan salmon, and serving it with home canned applesauce. So that is our dinner tonight. Okay, we are done dinner. It's cleaned up, and these two decided to make some cookies. So Andrew found a 1 bowl, small batch chocolate chip recipe, and that's what they're making. They look really good. We'll see.
It's a decent small batch, it looks like.
Well, we doubled it, remember?
Yeah, I'm saying, but like, what's it called? It's supposed to make like
What's it called?
It's supposed to make like 8 cookies, and the double recipe was supposed to make like
16.
So it looks like we might get like maybe 19 out of this.
Cool.
Depends.
Well, we'll just have to give them a taste and see. While they're doing that, I am putting out my 4th of July decos. I just did a little 3-tier tray. I put, let's see, what else did we do? Wedding stuff. Put this up. Put that up. Put, oh, that's the back of my wreath. And I just need to put the bunting on the porch. That's all. Not a whole lot. Just a few little things. Okay, friends, I am ending this. I did have a cookie. Didn't show it before I ate it, but I'll show it to you now. I haven't figured it out yet. So good. Best chocolate chip recipe ever. I suck at making chocolate chips, so I don't know if I could pull it off, but the kids did a good job. But I did have one, and it was good, and that's it. I'm done. One and done. Oh, I wanted to show you a card I received today. There was an awesome little note with it, but look how cool this is. She made it. It's got little chickies on it, and a little duck and a little chickie there. And it says, "Hello, lovely." And this part, oh, I can't do it one-handed. Hold on. That part opened up, and inside was another little thing. It says, "Rise and shine and give God the glory." So stinking cute. And then it just goes right back together again with all the little chickies. So I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Suzanne. Okay, friends, that is going to be it for this 2-day vlog. I went outside. I'll take a picture and put it in at the end here. I put my bunting up. We have a new bunting this year on the porch. I think I like it. Let's put a couple other little things around. And now I need to go out and close up the chickens if they've gone to bed. It is still raining here. We had a storm last night that literally rocked the house. It was insane. So anyway, thank that is it for my 2 days of eating. I think I did pretty good. Should I have had the cookie? Probably not, but it was 1 cookie and I was well under my calories for the day. So I'm really honestly not too concerned about it. What else? I'll be back tomorrow with weigh-in and meeting topic. Well, no, I won't because you're not seeing this till Thursday. So weigh-in and meeting topic was yesterday. Oh my gosh. I'm just such a lousy YouTuber. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you. I will be back with menu and weekend vlog and all that. I told you that the collab's not going up this week. It's going up next week. The Kim and I's little series, because I messed up. It's not Kim's fault. It's 100% my fault. So I'm just looking to see what I need to tell you. If there's anything I need to tell you, but I don't think there is. So that's it. I'm going to start chit-chatting now, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks so much for watching.